Have you ever wondered why the prices of property differ from area to area in Abuja? E.g., the price of a three-bedroom apartment at Life Camp, uh, Shell 65 million naira, Kayasana 60 million for fully finished, Okeyami Shell 38 million naira, Gadua 150 million fully finished, Guzape 180 million naira to 200 million naira. And at Maitama, it can be as high as 300 to 350 million. Now, several factors influences the price of property from area to area. I'm going to be listing the factor, but in this particular video, I'll be focusing on just one of the factors. Number one, land value. This is the cost of land from the value attached to land in that particular situation. E.g., you could buy a 1,000 square meter plot of land at a higher price in Maitama. You buy it at different price at Life Camp. You buy it cheaper at Keyame. Number two, the quality of the finishing. Number three, the size of that particular property is also a determinant factor. So maybe you have a more luxurious three-bedroom apartment, could sell higher even within the same area. It could sell higher even within the same area. Another factor that also affects it is livability. Can people move in immediately? So, e.g., we have a three-bedroom apartment, where, a four-bedroom terrace duplex at Life Camp, where people can move in immediately the construction is over, selling for 200 million naira shell. Why the one that is still on the same street but a little bit at an undeveloped part of that area is going for 160 million naira? All these factors, all these prices, the different prices are a result of different factors. So let's talk about the land value. So for example, at Keyami, you could buy a plot of land, a 1,000 to 1,500 square meter for three-bedroom block of apartment for about 27 million naira, 20 to 27 million naira. Why this same size, you would buy it on the third road at Gadua for around 2 to 300 million naira. And so when the developer is fixing the price of the property, definitely there will be difference in property, because basically they are putting in 6 units at Keyami. That's around 3.5 million naira for the cost of the land that goes onto the price. While if they are doing it at Guzape, that will be around 50 million, 40 to 50 million thereabout, which means that property in that area will be more expensive than property at another location. This factor affects prices of property from area to area, depending on how much the developer purchased the plot, or how much value is placed on that particular land where the building is being built upon. And so while having a conversation with somebody, this person wants to resell a property in an area, and for a three-bedroom terrace duplex, the person is asking for about 600 million naira. Now, that is not realistic. The reason is because with that 600, let me just use a rough example. Let's say you have a three-bedroom terrace at Life Camp and you want to put it out for 600 million naira. It's not going to fly now. In the future, yes, maybe if inflation in the country keeps getting higher and higher, and then the property matches the price, market price at that particular area matches what you are fixed. But then at Guzape, you could still basically buy a four-bedroom terrace duplex for 400 million naira, 350, 400 million, 450 million naira. So trying to sell a three-bedroom terrace for 600 million naira at Life Camp is not realistic. I, as a consultant, may not deter you from selling. However, I won't market. I may not tell you, but I already know it won't fly, because the market reality currently at Life Camp is not 600 million naira for a three-bedroom terrace duplex. You have to consider the value of the area. So if you had that three-bedroom terrace duplex at Maitama or Asokoro and you put it for that price, I can say, okay, maybe people would consider it. But fixing that price for an area that the value hasn't, has not matched up to it. So basically, if you're an investor and you are watching this video, what you should be doing is buying at today's price so that you can profit off tomorrow's price. If you buy a property at tomorrow's price today, by tomorrow you will not be able to profit off that particular property. It means it will take a longer time for you to get the ROI on that property. So if you are investing, don't be ignorant. And if you are putting your property in the market, you need to consider the market value. In the next video, I'll be talking about livability, how livability influences the price of the property. Thank you for watching.